Greetings YouTube! For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. And for those of you visiting for the first time, I'm David, a full-time artist, illustrator, and muralist. I just returned from an incredible week collaborating with my friends at the Edmonton Mural Festival, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. I've been lucky enough to work with the Edmonton Mural Festival twice before. First in 2023, when I painted this piece, Nest. And in 2024, when I returned to tackle this absolute beast of a wall with my mural, Dreamer. I was born in Wales, but my family moved to Canada when I was 5, and I spent my formative years in Edmonton, mostly with my head buried in a comic book. Growing up here and dreaming of becoming an artist, I never imagined I'd be returning on multiple occasions to paint entire buildings. It always feels like a full circle moment. Needless to say, when my friend Marcus invited me to collaborate with them again, I jumped at the chance. This project, however, was going to look a little different than anything we'd ever tackled before, bringing together a team of both established and emerging muralists to paint an entire building in just 7 days, using only leftover paint. Luckily, if artists know anything, it's how to get creative on a budget. So with this former donair shop filled with leftover paint from years of festivals gone by, we were going to do our best to pinch every penny possible. Here's my beautiful wall before and after Marcus worked his overnight priming magic. One of my favorite things about murals is embracing the quirks of each wall. Instead of fighting them, I like incorporating these unique details, like these cement tiles, into the design. Thanks to my trusty MetaQuest 3S, transferring my design is simple. And if you're curious about that process, I have a video about it right here. The rest of day one was all about blocking in that purple background, then passing off the lift to the next artist, while I squeezed in a bit more color from the ground before calling it a day. It's a brand new day, which means it's time to see what the night crew has been up to. The collaboration wall is completely blocked in. Marcus has his background finished. Ryan made a ton of progress. And my neighbor BK casually finished his mural in a single day. Not that I'm jealous or anything. I started the first few hours solo, so there isn't much in terms of footage, but luckily for me, I have the lovely Ashley assisting me the next few days, standing in for my usual partner in crime. Ashley tackled the larger sections of hair and skin, while I focused on all the little details, like these butterflies. Shout out to you, Ashley, you were such a tremendous help. One of my favorite parts about this week was showing up every morning to see what everyone else had accomplished overnight. Let's hear it for the night owls, because I'm not built to work past 7 p.m. We were all locked in at this point and hammering away at our respective walls. Painting murals is usually a pretty solitary experience, so getting to work alongside such an incredible group of artists was a real treat. Having people to bounce ideas off of, cheer each other on, and watch everyone's murals evolve day by day made this week feel really special. I showed up expecting this to be my last day of painting, but if you know anything about Alberta weather, you'll know that Mother Nature has a way of keeping you humble. This storm came out of nowhere and it was no joke.
A few moments later.
Thankfully it didn't last too long, but the building was absolutely soaked, so we had no choice but to call it for the day. Luckily the sun was back the following day, and it was finally time to bring this mural across the finish line. Before I share the big reveal, I want to send a huge thank you to those of you who have signed up for my Patreon account. I'm still fairly new to YouTube, so without those sponsored videos or that good YouTube money, it genuinely helps me carve out some time to make videos like this. If you haven't already, I'd love for you to check it out. I'll leave the information in the description below. And without further ado, here's the finished building in all its glory. I still haven't settled on a name for my mural, so if you've got a good idea, leave it in the comments. And while you're down there, you might as well like the video and subscribe. I dare you. I'm honestly blown away by what this team accomplished in just 7 days, and I'm so grateful I got to be a part of it. Please show these artists some love on their socials, and hey, maybe hire them to paint a wall for you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.